explorer scientist Ezequiel Benitez, and I did an interview with
everyone.
I don't think I've done an interview so far where the guy was just laughing the whole time. So he said, "Do you want me to send you something on my bio?" I said, "Hey, this is what the phone call was about." I knew it was going to be easy. This guy's awesome. You all will love his photos. And I know two of them work for us, Ezekiel, so maybe we can show the first one.
Is he there? Okay.
The one with the roll-off observatory, Ezekiel. And that's pretty cool. And I know you've got a good story to share.
Yeah.
About this roll-off observatory you built yourself in Puerto Rico. Here is almost up.
Yeah, that one. So that rollover observatory, I built it myself a few years ago on 2017. So you have two rails, 4 wheels, and it's the best investment that you can do when having, a telescope, big heavy mount, because everything stays there, and it's just a matter of opening the observatory, pushing it, and in 10 minutes you're ready to go.
Yes.
What do you have in there? What kind of mountain scope?
Well, I have my telescope is a William Optics 4-inch refractor. I have an Orion Atlas mount, an Atik 460 mono camera.
How do you like that camera?
I love that camera.
With your Atlas, I've got an Atlas also. I actually have an Atlas and the Skywatcher, which is like, I don't know why I have two of the same mount. But did you get lucky with your Atlas, or did you have to tweak it?
Well, I have everything connected to Sequence Generator Pro. That's the software that I use. And so far I haven't have any problems. Everything connects without any issues. So it's a good thing. I haven't had any problems.
I mean, that observatory you built, Ezekiel, it's pretty sturdy, isn't it? It can stand up to just about anything, right?
It's hurricane proof.
That's what I was going at.
Yeah, a month after it was built, we got the visit from Hurricane Maria, and you know that it was a high-end Cat 4, almost Cat 5 hurricane. So I put everything inside my home, the equipment, but the observatory stayed there and it survived without any damage. So it's hurricane proof. So I think I'm a great builder then.
You are obviously a great builder. Well, and how long have you been imaging for, Ezekiel?
I started on 2013. So that makes 8 years of experience of imaging. And I always been concentrating in a short 80 millimeters refractor and a Canon, not modified one, and a Celestron Advanced BX mount without any guider. So I started like doing 60 seconds photograph.
So was it the Arecibo, the big satellite telescope? Did that spark your interest? How did you get interested in astrophotography and astronomy?
Well, a few things. First of all, I always like to see the night sky, and I remember that when I was on 6th grade, my father he bought me my first telescope. It was a Tasco telescope, and with that one, I was able to see. You remember comet Hale-Bopp?
Hale-Bopp, yeah.
Yeah, so I really have a lot of fun looking at that one and the planets.
That's one of my first memories.
And everything started there. And I'm still waiting for some bright comet to come. The last one was Lovejoy, and I took some good picture of it, but I'm waiting for another bright one.
Well, why don't you show us? I can't. Which galaxy was that? It was the Needle that you had sent me. Was it the Needle galaxy?
Yeah.
Okay. Will you share that one with us? Because we didn't. That one didn't go through.
Okay. Let me share my screen.
It didn't go. No, that's not.
Oh well, there's one there.
Yeah, that one's great. I was gonna save that one for the end because that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us about that one, Ezekiel. It's super beautiful.
Yeah, that one. It's name is Ghost of Cassiopeia. It's a 2-panel mosaic. So you know that mosaic is a pain to do because
It's such
everything
a
needs to
pain.
be in alignment. But this one, it won Image of the Day on Astrobin.
Oh, that one won.
So, yeah, it won.
All
So
right.
it was a great
Deservingly so.
achievement. Because this one is hard. First of all, because this is with hydrogen alpha and RGB. So is that combination, and secondly, that bright star that you see there is really hard to keep that from in control, because the more you know increase the signal or work with the histogram, that star will bright crazy.
What was your
Total exposure time of the image? 16 hours.
Okay, I thought it had to be a lot. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. 8 hours per panel. So
yeah.
Is that easy? Is that in Cassiopeia? Which one is this?
yes, that constellation.
Right in the middle of the W, right? Is it right by there?
Yeah, I believe it's right there. Of those bright stars that you see there.
Yeah, and I just want to
can't say
emphasize.
exactly which one.
Yeah, that's Gamma Cassiopeia, I think.
Gamma, yeah, and you know what? You're right, Easy. I was trying to image that myself, and I just want to re-emphasize for all the viewers here. Easy is right on. It's very difficult to take any nebulosity. This is a very faint one, and as soon as you have a bright star, it throws off the histogram, as you mentioned. So what happens is your signal to noise and your adjustment is so much biased up that to be able to stretch it and pull out that faint nebulosity, because it's all at a low level, very low level. It's not like the Flame Nebula that's close to Almach, right?
Right.
And Orion, where the Flame Nebula actually has pretty high surface brightness in that. But this one here is a really tough one. So yeah, this is a fantastic shot. Good work, Easy. Really good.
Thank you very much.
I really appreciate that.
Well, yeah, anytime you're next to that really bright star, I think in Leo, there's next to Regulus, there's a dwarf galaxy, and just the dynamic you need to achieve is really hard.
I haven't done that one, but I think it's on the agenda.
Yeah, well, mine too.
It should be a tough one too.
Well, show us some galaxies, Ezekiel, because we would love to see that.
Okay, so I'll share my screen. Let me know if you can see it.
We see your
thumbnails. Yeah.
Yeah. You see it now?
Oh wow, that's nice.
There you go. Yeah. Beautiful.
So
look at that dust.
This is Centaurus A galaxy, and this one is on the southern hemisphere. So that's why it's a great target, and a target that we are able to see from Puerto Rico. You know that we are in the Caribbean near the equator, and we get to see some of the southern objects. Only a few degrees over the horizon, but we get to
zoom
see
in on
them.
that. Zoom in on that, because I want the audience to see, because I did it myself, and the details are mind blowing.
Gorgeous, and I love you kept the star colors too. Really, really nicely done.
Thank you. So this one only have 5 hours of data, but I only got like 1 hour available to image this at night, because it was so low in the horizon. So it took some nights to get those 5 hours. But this is one of my favorites because of the shape the galaxy has. It's not your typical galaxy shape. And since it's more in the southern hemisphere, you don't get this one photograph too often. So a good achievement.
Hold on right there. I keep it zoomed in. I just want to point out a couple of
What camera did you use for that one?
Ezekiel, your wife is on. She said Easy is the best, not just because he is my husband.
My wife is there.
Here.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Hey, Easy, can you zoom in just a little bit more? I just love to point out some structure here. So that's perfect. One thing I noticed that's really interesting, I didn't notice this until now, until your image, is you see how the dust lanes kind of fan off, actually not on axis. So you have the main axis. Usually you see this central piece, which is kind of going top left to bottom right. But now you see it. The upper dust lane is actually veering to the north, to the upper part, and the lower dust lane is going to the south. So they're actually skewed a little bit, which is really fascinating. I didn't know it had that kind of offset structure. And then if you look carefully at the upper arm, you can see that kind of brightening, which is basically either globular clusters or star clusters in the arm structure itself. So that's actually extragalactic stars that you're seeing, star clouds.
It's so awesome. It's so awesome.
That's
awesome.
really great. I didn't even know that.
Beautiful image.
Didn't know that. Thank you
We have
for that.
we have a
info.
couple of questions from the audience. One person wants to know, Ezekiel, what is the dimensions of your observatory?
I think it's about 4 feet by 4 feet by 4 feet, and 8 feet tall.
Oh, so it's
I
like
believe.
It's just a tall box, kind of.
That's right. That's right. Enough for everything to to fit in. But so far, no problems on that. But yeah, to anyone interested, it's really a time saver. I remember before that I spent like 1 hour just
Getting it
putting
ready.
everything
Setting it
into a
up.
cart, pulling everything
Yeah.
into the backyard.
Yeah.
You spend 1 hour setting everything up, and then guess what? The clouds come in.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need to,
Every time. Yep.
and you
Well,
do have
hey,
a lot
easy.
of patience. And
Easy.
put everything back and go home.
Yeah.
And now
good.
I do everything in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You all, our audience probably doesn't know that Ezekiel is, not only a good dad and obviously a great husband, but he is also a YouTube star.
Oh,
Yeah,
very cool.
I
Share your
All
website
right.
real quick with us, Easy.
well, I'll show you, because I love to teach as well. So my mom, she's a teacher. So I just opened a new YouTube channel. Here it is. This is my channel. So I started like 3 months ago. So I guess we are increasing subscribers. I'm doing all kind of videos, but mostly tutorials videos on PixInsight to help people or teach them tips of how to process the images. It's mostly in Spanish, but I'm planning to add subtitles in the future so everyone
Okay.
can see them and enjoy them. So
We've
yeah,
got a great international
I also
audience. Yeah, we've got a great international
That-
audience.
that's right.
So y'all,
that's
everybody
what
go
I'm
over
looking
there
for.
and give some love to the man who is captando el universo, Che
That's
Ezekiel,
right.
un abrazo fuerte, and thank you so much for sharing our pictures.